Hi, welcome to this yin yoga class, filmed here at Studio Liv in Kungsbacka, Sweden, with me, Tobias Mattsson. Let's start by laying down flat on the floor, just for a few minutes to land here. Place one hand on your lower stomach and one hand on the chest. Use your hands as a guide to feel your breathing. So you feel that you breathe like a wave. The rise of the lower stomach and then the upper chest, and then the other direction. And just stay in this position until you feel that you have grounded yourself. Relaxed some and come into a calmer state of mind. And gently let your arms and hands come down to the floor and move up your left leg and place it above the knee. You come in a tree pose with one leg, but flat on the ground, so a half tree on your mat. Just relax here. Let your body and knee become heavy towards your mat. Make sure you relax your shoulders. Try to be still. And just notice the sensation in the body and perhaps in your hips. And some days yin yoga can be a bit of a struggle. They don't call it mental kung fu for nothing. And some days are more relaxing and being still feels easier. But resting is always beneficial for our nervous system and for our body. When we enter into our rest and digest, our parasympathetic nervous system, the body heals itself, like when we sleep. The internal medicine you all carry. Now gently extend your left leg and just lay still flat on your back and notice what has happened to your body so far. If you feel any tingling, any energy surge, any difference between your left and right side. And now slowly bring the other leg up above the knee and let it just fall down to the side. The reason we try to move slowly in yin yoga is to not exercise too much muscle work. The whole idea with yin yoga is to relax our muscles, so we really get to put some strain and stress and pressure on our joints and ligaments and tissue, our fascia. Which bind together all water in our body and keep us in a stable form, as we contain so much water. And every muscle contains some 20% of fascia. Around every muscle fiber, and that fascia is something like 30% water. And hyaluronic acid, I think it's called, the glide part of the fascia, so the muscles can move easily towards each other muscle fiber. Gently come down with your right leg and just let your body linger for a bit after your half tree, and take some time to notice the sensation in your body. Now gently bend both your knees so you can place your feet on your mat. And lift your right leg. Place your foot on your knee. And now twist so you get your foot sole on the mat or on the ground here. So a bit of a twist, and you can continue to look towards the ceiling or move your head slightly. And just stay and relax here. Yin yoga is an excellent practice to get to notice the internal energy of your body and how your mind and thoughts work. In my view, half of the practice is the internal stillness, just being still and silent with your own thoughts, your mind and your body. Now gently release your right foot. Come down straight on your mat again. And just relax and notice what has happened to your body so far. One side can feel a bit different to the other, that we hasn't yet exercised. Once again, put your soles of your feet on the mat. Lift your left leg this time. Put your left foot on your right knee. Angle your knee and let your feet drop to the ground, and perhaps look the other way. Now, nice and easy, come back to the mat again on your back and relax. You might notice that you feel a bit heavier, or slight surges of energy in your hands or somewhere in your body. Now lift your hips slightly to the right. Walk your legs to the left and your arms to the left as well, so you come into a half moon position, and you can lock your leg with your upper foot and hold your wrist with your hand. And don't go too far here in your banana shape. You notice that you have gone too far when you feel the muscles tense up. The body becomes a bit scared and tense up, as one of our main use of our muscles is to protect our joints. So when we get close to agitating or destroying our joints, our muscles really tense up as for a protection for the body. So I always think 50% of maximum is perfect around there, and then we just let time do the work in the position. And it usually takes 2-3 minutes for the body to relax and really ease into the pose. I use no time keeping today, but feel free to use a timer so you get even time on both sides. Once again, now ease out of the pose. Gently bring your body back to a straight position. Relax and just notice your body and your thoughts and your breathing. This is where the magic happens. The body relaxes and sends out all those hormones. And repairs cells. That constant work in our lymphatic system. Now we're coming to the opposite side, so lift your hips to the left, move your legs to the right, as well as your hands, and lock yourself in at 50% of your maximum, so you can still keep your muscles relaxed. Release your locks and gently move yourself back to a center position again. Just take some time to notice the internal energy. That internal tone that we always have. That internal buzzing energy. Now after this rebound, gently come up to sitting. We're gonna do a Superman pose with my modification on it. So Superman is when you are on your stomach and raise one leg. You can have it on the mat or on a bolster to get some more exercise in your hips. And then the modification is to, instead of having the underarm on the mat, you also put it on a bolster to get the shoulders up, so the shoulder get a bit of a stretch as well. And then just come down here, so you work on your chest area and your hips, and a little bit everywhere. And you can rest your head in any position you feel comfortable in. Now extend your leg, let it come down from the bolster, and the same with your right hand, and just stay on your stomach in Advasana, and you can rest your cheek on your hands. Perhaps twist your hips a bit, rock them from side to side. And just melt towards the floor and notice what's happening internally in your body. When you feel ready, we try the opposite side. So move your bolster, put your leg and your foot on your bolster. Perhaps move your other bolster and put your underarm there. Now clocking 5 minutes, and I think a yin position should be a minimum of 4 minutes and anywhere up to 20 minutes or more. But having a position for 1, 2, 3 minutes is pointless in my view. The body has no time to really relax and come into the pressure or stretch or restriction of internal flow. Now extend your leg, go down with your arm. Just rest in the center, rock your hips. And just take some time to notice whatever happens. Now slowly, like you move yourself in thick honey, come up to sitting. Our next yin position is a forward fold with butterfly legs. So put your feet together, perhaps a bolster under your knees, and just gently wrap yourself forward and relax. Use your hands to slowly push yourself up to a straight position. Just sit still for a moment. If you feel a lack of circulation, you can do some slight movement of your legs and your shoulders. Stretch and yawn, whatever you feel like you need to do to get some circulation back. It's time for our starfish. So put something here, like a blanket or a block and a blanket or bolster, preferred height, and then just come back. And now straighten your legs in the star position, and the same with your hands, a big star. So it's a back opening position. You show your armpits and your throat, which you only do when you feel really safe. So this position sort of tells our nervous system everything is okay, you're in a safe space. And the bodily opposite of this would be to curl up in a little heap, like when we get really scared, and protect our throat, our armpits, our head and core, the really essential parts of our body. I notice that I speak slower and calmer than at the beginning of the class. So I guess the yin yoga has done its work. So I hope you feel relaxed as well. I will leave you in this position now. So stay for as long as you have time. and then gently and slowly take away what you have under your spine and do your resting in Shavasana. So thank you for watching and have a good rest.